Hi, I'm Jason Gorber for ThatShelf.com, and we're here to look at this new box set from the Doors.
That shelf.
So, as we've been talking about a bunch on this channel, it's a really great time to be a Doors fan. There's a ton of stuff coming out. There's Record Store Day releases. There was a UHQR of LA Woman that came out not that long ago. You've had for years the ability to pick up the 45 RPM releases from Analog Productions. That go back. I guess Doug Sachs did those back in the day. Bernie Grumman did the UHQR, and now as part of the Rhino handmade, or their series that they have of these wonderful releases that they're sort of doing audiophile releases, sort of internally, as it were. We have the Kevin Gray mastered version of all the Doors records. Now, at some point in time, you're like, okay, enough's enough. But I actually don't have it. I had the box set actually of the SACD versions of the multi-channel versions. I actually sold that not that long ago. I found I wasn't listening to it as much as possible, and somebody else really wanted it. But nonetheless, I was very excited about this particular box set. I thought that this was going to be a nice balance between me getting all the records that I wanted in 33. The AP45 box set would be obviously amazing, but it's just this. I think that Kevin Gray's taste is usually quite immaculate. It'll be very interesting to actually see how this actually compares directly to something like the UHQR, for example, which I heard not that long ago. That was actually purchased for a friend. I had a chance to listen to it, and it sounded wonderful. Anyway, let's crack this box open. This is what it comes. This is actually shipped with this Doors packaging. And let's have a quick look inside at this very limited edition release. Now, what is limited edition, from what I understand anyway, is that the records themselves are likely to be out for a while. A lot of these Rhino records have been working that way. There may be numbered versions, for example, and then after that, they simply release non-numbered versions. So it's great. This stuff should absolutely be in print. You should be able to get an excellent version of these records without spending an ungodly fortune or like false a sense of not having enough of them out there, so you're actually chasing stuff. Nonetheless, there's something to be said about also having some exclusivity. And so some of the exclusivity here is the box set itself. So inside the box, we have a little cardboard thing. And you can see here, perfect for a Lizard King, we have this lizard textured set. Try to get it here with the lights. Sort of very challenging to get. But it's this actual textured set on the outside with the Doors logo on it. Quite lovely. It's one of those where the records themselves will slide out here. So I'm going to carefully excise them from here. Look like very nice covers with the Elektra name on it. Trying to do this without actually cutting the record, of course. As you can see, the surgery taking place. It's not quite as exotic as some of the surgery on YouTube, but we do what we can. And there we go. Sorry for the sniffles. It's that kind of day. And yeah, all of the records sort of nicely set in here. This lovely textured outer with the gold foil for the Doors logo right on the front. So let's pull the records out and see what we've got here. So each of these, it's pretty tight in here. That's part of the fun. Each of them has this obi on the front, and really beautiful glossy covers. Gorgeous covers. Absolutely stunning. This is Morrison Hotel that I happen to pull out. And the records themselves come also tight, but Morrison Hotel, poly-lined paper sleeve. What's not to love? Vinyl looks absolutely immaculate. Fantastic. So each of these with its own obi, and you can see here on the top, you actually have the Rhino on the paper sleeves themselves. That'll probably be replaced with the VSS sleeve, but that's just the way that I deal with stuff. But really lovely. So the outers themselves, the reason that it looks so nice in the box is because the obis themselves created this sort of consistency here. sort of in a weird order here, but nonetheless, this is LA Woman. Looks stunning. It's obviously, it's not the same as the original. It's not this sort of weird rounded cover. It's not the plastic on the inside, but nonetheless, you get it. So it's very glossy on the outside, very, very glossy. And on the inside, it is less gloss. It's sort of a slightly matte finish on the inside with the images. Gate folds. So in one of the gate fold, for example, full booklet showing off the master tape. Look at this. Full breakdown of LA Woman with the master tape being used, or at least this tape being used. Original 2-track NAB stereo mix. There we go. And then the record itself, once again, in the Rhino high fidelity. Immaculate. Not a mark on it whatsoever. Lovely. Isn't it nice when it all comes together? I'm actually going to go back into Morrison Hotel because I realized I skipped over the thing in the gatefold. This one had the same thing. So they're all in gatefolds, all with, they're not. It's not so easy to get stuff out of the gatefold. But yeah, once again, showing off the master tape, always a good thing to do. And another spiel on the inside about the record itself. There's Morrison Hotel. There's LA Woman, as we're sort of going in this order. The first record, Doors, Break On Through, literally. There's some marking on this OB, probably from it being slid in and out. There's some, the corners are a little bit punched. People who are super neurotic about that might actually be upset about that, but I'm totally fine. And again, absolutely stunning, beautiful gloss, thick cardboard, wonderful imagery. I mean, these just feel definitive. It's as simple as that. Super excited to actually have a chance to listen to them as we pull these out without over drama. It looks like an old master tape, doesn't it? Electro Sound Recordings. There we are. Roch EKL 4007A, The Doors, Break On Through. Super fade all endings. Oh, that's a good thing to do. And then we actually have more information on the inside about what's actually done. The Rhino Hi-Fi credits, project supervision by Patrick Milligan. Thank you, Patrick, and your team for putting this all together. Really, all of these unpublished interviews in the Doors archives from David Dudkowski, who put all this stuff together. So that is The Doors by The Doors. One of my favorite records. Strange Days. Of all of theirs, I like how bonkers they go on this record. It's just a lot of fun. Again, the artwork, absolutely stellar. Inside, doing its thing. Sunset Sound Recordings. With wonderful bubble handwriting on it. Picture of the tape. More information on the inside. And the record itself. We're just making sure there isn't anything particularly egregious. But yeah, these are not easy to slide in and out. Perfect. Just absolutely great. I mean, they just look like what you want these to do. You get a premium. Yes, these are not the least expensive things. Obviously, the box set is not cheap, but you're expecting with audiophile records like this just to get the best of the best, and that's what we're getting here. That's what it looks like we're getting. Here we are, Waiting for the Sun. One of the, I think this is, if there's an under-listened to record, this is probably it, but still has some great stuff on it, obviously. Spanish Caravan alone is worth a listen. But yeah, so let's put the OB here. The record itself, the back. Crack it open. Once again, the inside there. Waiting for the Sun, album EKS 74024 A and B. Tones at head. Danger Will Robinson. We could be so good together. Very interesting. Stretch repaired 6/28/24. So June 28th, 2024, there was a stretch repaired. Interesting, right on the master tape itself. Yeah, there we are. And then the tape there. Breakdown of what's taking place. Look at the record itself. Once again, unsurprisingly, black vinyl. This one has a little bit of, some dust, but no fingerprints, no nonsense. It looks perfectly clean. It's going to go through my degrader anyway, but yeah, absolutely stellar. And then finally, Soft Parade, 6 incredible records. There we are, 180 gram vinyl, cut from the original analog master tapes by Kevin Gray, Coherent, pressed at Optimal Media, heavyweight gatefold jacket, includes exclusive insert, that's what we've been looking at, and limited edition. So promising us the limited edition. So each of these, again, has an individual barcode, because these will be, from what we understand, sold individually. But the box set, you get them all at once, which is a nice way to do it. Soft Parade, again, I cannot get over how lovely the artwork looks. It's just absolutely stellar. Beautiful gloss, thick gloss. And once again, going out of their way to highlight the master tape and the spiel on the inside. And finally, the last record to pull out here. Soft Parade looks fantastic. Now, just for fun, I'm going to get this here. So these are the sleeves I usually use. This is a vinyl storage solution 3 mil. So I would normally clean this, but we're just going to put this in here. And you can see the difference between this and the paper sleeve, because I'm hoping that this will go in with much less drama. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. But yeah, it certainly slides in and out much easier than that paper. It's not catching as much. And so that's what's nice about actually doing this kind of poly sleeve. But what's also great about it, because these are their 3 mil versions, it's still robust, but it isn't adding too much to the sort of girth of the record itself. That's what I will be doing for this. And yeah, much easier, certainly easier to get out than it is to get in. I believe there was a metaphor there. Nonetheless, that is our look as we take all of this stuff down at this Doors box set. This is the Doors box set, numbered edition of 3000. This is your opportunity to actually own these records in this format. And I really, really do encourage those of you to pick this up. For thatshelf.com, I am Jason Gorber. Please subscribe. Let us know on social media what you think of this stuff. Let us know in the comments what you think of this particular release. I would love to see what you guys actually think. And I will return with another video when I actually have a chance to actually listen to these. Anyway, that's all for now. Take care. All the best, and we'll see you next video.